Okay, so we're doing our Chalk Experiment Science Google Slides. So we're just putting into here our how our experiment went. So everybody should be on this slide first. So you should have opened up your copy of Google Slides. So here are two vocabulary words. So variable, something that changes in an experiment or investigation.
Okay.
It can be something the scientist changes, or it can be something that changes as a result of what the scientist did. Hypothesis, what you think will happen in the experiment. A hypothesis is often written as a if da 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 da, then da 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 statement. Like, if we do this, then that will happen.
Well, we never knew what they would do.
I did not call on anybody. Okay, so now everybody should be on this slide. So you are going to edit your slide, and you're going to change each of the parts where it has the fill-in lines. So I should have yours from last time. Let me just find them. I'm almost there. Okay. Oops.
I didn't do this. I'll throw it on there.
So,
This is the assignment that we did. All of this is cute.
voices.
Here are all here. Mine's just.
Arnola, Ariana,
I got rid of this bucket hat. I like it with the hat.
Sophie, and
So we're gonna write exactly what it is.
you did okay.
Each hat, bucket hat.
Okay. So, for by, you are putting your name. So, by Mrs. Tapia. So, quickly type that in, please.
What do you do with the lines? Because if you like write something, it just cuts it out.
Underline. I don't think it's that.
Here, I'm just gonna write. Sorry. I didn't do this.
So
Okay.
then you have to put your name or ours. I don't think
Your name. So, your
Yeah, we're not Miss Tapia. Yeah.
Raise your hand.
Sorry.
Ledger. Start writing in. So, by ledger.
I put by ledger, but I don't
Thank
know
you.
what.
Okay, the voices are off.
I don't know what.
Voices are off. Thank you. Okay, so next part. Our hypothesis was, so let me look at somebody's that's absent. Not very much work is on it. Oh well. Okay, so what variable will you change and how? Choose only one. Okay, so this student did not fill in their hypothesis correctly. So for the hypothesis was if the blank is blank, then the chalk will blank. So for Sophie, Ariana, and Merle, what was your group's hypothesis?
What's the hypothesis again?
It's a guess.
Oh.
Or what
So
do you
what
think's gonna happen?
was going to happen? What did you guess that was going to happen? So
Color will. Oh.
so if we change something, then the something different would happen to the chalk. Sophie.
I don't think put the chalk in the water, the water will change color. Yeah, it did.
Okay. So if we and it's your choice to talk back.
Shaking it and exploding.
Ready?
Yeah.
Typing ledger. If we. What was it, Sophie? If we change to.
If we shake it, it will change into the color that the chalk.
If we change the salt for water. Then the chalk will Then the chalk will what?
What? You said
The
you put
chalk will
dot
make
dot.
the water change color.
Then the chalk will
Make the water
change the
color.
color of the water. Thank you, Sophie. Period. This was for Merle, Sophie, and Ariana's group. Yours would be different. Right? So Elian's, who was with Elian? Noah and Bo and Muna. So for you four, it would be, what did you change? You didn't change the salt for water, you changed the
Water for salt.
No.
For salt. In fact, we had salt. We changed the time.
change the time. Okay, good. So for you four, it was if we change the time of shaken, then the chalk will, what was your hypothesis?
The chalk.
So if you shook it for more time, then what was going to happen to the chalk?
will be more broken.
Okay, type that in. So then for Emma, Alejandro, and Thomas,
The
You-
chalk
what did we change for your group? Thomas? Thank you, you used ice cream salt. So for you three, you would say if we change the salt for ice cream salt, then the chalk will, what did you think was going to happen to the chalk? It was going to,
explode.
that wasn't your hypothesis though. That wasn't what you thought before you started the experiment. Then the salt will turn pink, okay. Okay, type that in. Sophie, mask up, please. Ledger, did you get this in?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so now the next part, our procedure was 1, observe the chalk. 2, place the chalk in the container with blank. So for Ariana, Marley, Sophie's group, place the chalk in the container with water. Ledger, water. So for Noah, Bo, Elian, and Muna, here you're putting salt. So then for Emma, Alejandro, Thomas, you're putting in ice cream salt for right here. Don't put water, put ice cream salt. Okay, clean? You got it, Noah? You filled in number 2? But you don't put water because your group didn't do water, remember? Salt.
I just put whatever.
Water. Thank you. Okay, so number 3, shake the chalk and blank. So for Sophie's group, shake the chalk and water for 2 minutes. So for Emma, Alejandro, Thomas's group, it was shake the chalk and ice cream salt for 2 minutes. For Noah's group, it was shake the chalk and salt for,
5.
was it 5 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, 5 minutes. I couldn't remember if it was 5 or 4.
I think. Yeah. I swear.
Everybody else's, oh, sorry. So everybody's was 4.
Oh.
And your group was 5. Oh, okay. Thank you for reminding me. So everybody should have 4 minutes. I mean, the 2 groups should have 4 minutes. Bo, Noah, Muna, you should have 4 minutes. 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay, 4, observe the chalk again afterwards. Okay, so our hypothesis was correct/incorrect because, and then explain what happened. So for Sophie's group, was your hypothesis correct?
Yes.
Okay, so
What method?
our hypothesis was correct, period. So what happened to into the chalk. We also weighed the chalk, remember?
Yeah.
So some of yours, so like neither. Did anybody's chalk, the mass of the chalk and weight change?
Yes. We
Ariana's group did.
lost 1 gram.
Oh, okay. So the
Ours felt
chalk.
lighter.
Okay, so the chalk broke apart. It kind of disintegrated, right? And
Before it was 0.9.
disintegrated.
0.8. Yeah, I thought it
Period.
at least lost 4.
The chalk also lost.
Can I get water?
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe water.
Yes. You may pull your mask up, please. 1/10. So 0.110. Do you remember what measurement unit it was? I think it was grams. The chalk also lost 1/10 gram. Bless you. Of mass. Bless you. Period. Weather.
Disintegrated.
Yeah, it disintegrated a bit
It was the game.
because it was breaking apart into smaller, tinier pieces. Emma.
Those are the chocolate.
Yes.
Chalk and water do not mix.
Okay.
But
Okay, everybody should have this all filled in.
I don't.
Quickly.
There's only 3 slides.
Once you have that done, click mark as done. And then close your Chromebook so I know that you're done. And then get all of your things ready.
Where we going?
Okay, once you have that done, click mark as done. And then on Google Classroom.